Welcome to the Memory and History channel. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on more videos like this one.
2 Flathead, Salish. Indians sit on horseback in Montana during 1899, documenting Native American equestrian culture and traditional life on the northern Great Plains during the late 19th century. 2 Blackfeet warriors look across what is now Glacier National Park in Montana during the early 1900s, showing Native American presence in these ancestral lands before widespread Euro-American settlement. Francisco Rojas, Juan Aguilar and Jose Moreno are executed by federal army officials loyal to Carranza for stealing military supplies at Northwest Railroad Station, Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, on January 15, 1916. Jewish soldiers in the German army celebrate Hanukkah on the Eastern Front during 1916 in World War I, demonstrating religious observance maintained by Jewish troops serving in Imperial German forces. A lady from the harem of Maharaja Ram Singh II of Jaipur is photographed circa 1857, documenting royal court life and women's presence within the traditional Indian princely state system. A Soviet soldier advances over the bodies of Japanese soldiers at Muka and the Kumosa Pass, documenting combat during Soviet-Japanese border conflicts or the 1945 Manchurian Campaign in the Pacific Theater. Robert De Niro poses with his father in 1946. The future Academy Award-winning actor is shown as an infant with his father, painter Robert De Niro Sr., during post-World War II era. Joan Blondell photographed in 1933 during Hollywood's Golden Age. The actress was known for her roles in pre-code films and Warner Brothers musicals during the early sound cinema era. Frozen bodies of dead German soldiers lie during the Battle of Stalingrad circa winter 1942 to 1943, documenting the devastating casualties and brutal conditions of the Eastern Front's deadliest urban battle. Welsh professional wrestler Adrian Street poses with his coal miner father in 1974. Street later ripped chunks of Jimmy Savile's hair during a match after Savile bragged about assaulting underage girls. United States paratroopers conduct training exercises outside Panama City during the U.S. invasion of Panama in 1990, known as Operation Just Cause, aimed at removing dictator Manuel Noriega from power. French battleship Richelieu is docked in Manhattan during 1943, showing Free French naval forces operating alongside Allied navies during World War II following France's 1940 defeat and government split. In 1968, Johnny Cash performed at Folsom Prison hoping to revive his fading career. His raw, emotional concert behind death row connected deeply with inmates, becoming one of history's most iconic live albums. Japanese Mitsubishi G4M Betty torpedo bombers of the Kanoya Air Group fly in formation during 1942, showing Imperial Japanese Navy medium bombers used extensively throughout the Pacific Theater campaign. A Polish woman cries at the Auschwitz concentration camp entrance gate in 1981, visiting the preserved memorial site decades after World War II's conclusion and the Holocaust's devastating human toll. Billy the Kid was born on November 23, 1859. The notorious outlaw and gunfighter became one of the American Old West's most legendary figures before his death at age 21. Two children attempt to control a Saint Bernard dog pulling a branch during winter circa 1890s. A church with icicles stands behind them in this glass negative photograph documenting childhood play. Italian Marines disembark at the port of Tobruk in 1942 in Italian Libya, showing Axis forces operating in North Africa during World War II's desert campaigns before Allied victories. A migrant mother and children walk along the road in 1939, documenting the continuing effects of the Great Depression and Dust Bowl migration patterns as families sought work and better opportunities. HMS King George V battleship is docked at Dalmuir, Scotland in 1957, showing the Royal Navy capital ship during the post-World War II era before eventual decommissioning in the 1950s. The Buffalo Bill Show performs in Munich, Bavaria, during 1890, showing Colonel William F. Cody's Wild West exhibition touring Europe, bringing American frontier entertainment to European audiences enthusiastically. Remains of a prisoner lie in a crematorium furnace at Buchenwald concentration camp after liberation in 1945. Photographed by Margaret Burke-White documenting Nazi genocide's horrific evidence discovered by Allied forces. Italian paratroopers of the Raggruppamento Paracadutisti Nembo converse with a German Luftwaffe officer in woods near the Anzionatuno area during 1944, showing Axis cooperation in Italian campaign operations. The Terracotta Army created 2,200 years ago includes 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots, and 670 horses, making it the world's largest collection of life-size statues, guarding China's first emperor's tomb. Harpo Marx, born 137 years ago today, poses with aviator Amelia Earhart. The silent film comedian and musician from the Marx Brothers met the pioneering female pilot during Hollywood's golden age. November 22, 1963, 62 years ago today, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. This pivotal moment profoundly changed American history, politics, and national consciousness forever. Marilyn Monroe, photographed in 1945 during her early pin-up modeling career, years before becoming Hollywood's most iconic actress and global symbol of glamour during the 1950s Golden Age cinema. In only 4 years, Abraham Lincoln aged dramatically, appearing a decade older. The immense stress of Civil War leadership, personal tragedies, and presidential burdens visibly transformed his appearance rapidly. Dr. Charlotte Hawkins Brown poses in her wedding dress circa 1900s. The elaborate gown features rich pearl embellishments and intricate details, documenting African American upper-class fashion during this era. After decades of unrest, the U.S. granted the Philippines independence via the 1934 Tidings-McDuffie Act, promising freedom in 10 years. Despite World War II delays, independence was granted July 4, 1946. A black shirt wearing a pith helmet photographed in 1940, showing Italian fascist paramilitary forces during World War II. The colonial-style helmet indicates service in Italian East African territories or North Africa. Conrad Helbig photographed a mummy at Santa Maria della Pace in Palermo during 1954, documenting the Capuchin catacombs' preserved bodies, a famous Sicilian site containing thousands of mummified remains. The stop-motion Godzilla model used for scenes in King Kong vs. Godzilla was eventually given to a child in 1962, becoming the first Godzilla action figure before commercial toy production began. Retry Claude can make mistakes. Please double-check responses.